VIPservices.co.uk, sponsors of Cage Fighter.
Welcome to Cage Fighter, the sport of the future that is here now. But with me today, I'm not alone. The best dressed man in MMA, Grant Waterman. Grant, how are you,
Dave,
my friend?
I'm good. I brought a good guest on today, Dave. He's had 3 fights. He's unbeaten. He trains in South London. Colin French.
Bonjour, ça va, ça va. He ain't French, he's from South London. Trains at the famous Semtex gym.
I do, mate, I do.
How is the training down there these days?
It's a good gym. We've got some good trainers down there. Kieran Keddle. There's a few people coming. More and more fighters are getting in there now.
Oh, there's nails down there.
Oh,
They
there's
really do take a beating.
Explosive, Dave. Explosive.
You go in, you do the gauntlet we used to do in Elite, and like you get 8 geezers on you, one after another.
We do that 3 times a week.
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, there you go.
I mean, it don't really do much for technique and that, but it's more for cardio and just learning how to fight when you're under pressure.
I would say it's not much for technique, but it puts you into a real fight, and that's what you need. It brings you.
You say it's not much for technique, but you know when technique comes out, when your gas goes. That's when you've got to survive. You've got to start surviving.
It does
with
help,
technique.
No, it helps out as well.
It puts in the real. I always say the Shark Tank is like a real fight, and that's what it's got to be. And he's been in some wars. You've been in some wars where you've had to pull out that Shark Tank, where you've got your fans there pulling you on. So let's take a look at Colin's fight. This first one is Pablo Ben versus the amazing Colin French.
This is Rami Ben, aka Pablo Ben, representing Team USB and LDG.
My name's Colin French, training out of Semtex and Team Dynamite.
I ain't gonna talk too much, allow the trash talk. So see you then.
To all my mates out there that have bought tickets, I don't know whether I'm gonna win, whether I'm gonna lose, but it's gonna be one hell of a tear up, boys.
Okay, guys, here he comes.
So once again, Robbie, we've got an intriguing bout with 2 young men just beginning their career here in MMA at Ultimate Challenge.
Great fight about to get underway. Pablo Ben, Colin French.
Now French looks amped. He looks like he's biting at the bit to get out the gate.
Well, as you said, Pierre, he's had that adulation, he's had that win. We've heard he's brought a good crowd with him. The weight of expectation is on his shoulders.
Here we go. Yeah, and I think to an extent, sometimes if you bring a lot of people, you're expected to do big, flashy things, but he has to be careful and he has to curb that and fight a smart fight. Now Frenchie's hands are a little bit low. He's going to have to be wary of an overhand punch or a punch straight down the pipe.
Wild swing there from Ben, but 2 good chopping leg kicks before that.
Good knee to the body from French. Both guys trade shots.
Yeah, the short left from Pablo Ben was the one that actually landed.
Now French with a nice right round kick. Now the thing is, French's hands is down. Pablo, very nice throw from French, straight into full mount.
He got that mount quickly there, Rob.
That's right, straight out of a judo textbook, that throw. Beautiful work, and now he's in mount position. Ben tries to buck and escape. French looks calm and collected as he gets his composure to fire those shots. Pablo Ben covering up, doing a good job of not taking too many of those.
Gave his back though, Pierre.
Yeah, that is a big mistake. He should have went to the side, pushed the leg down, and tried to obtain half guard.
French firing these shots, not even looking to go for the submission.
It's going to be all over very quickly.
If he doesn't improve his position, now French needs to flatten him out. And French going for an arm bar.
Doesn't get it, makes a mistake, allows Pablo Ben to get the single leg and a takedown of his own into the guard of French. French instantly into the triangle choke, looks for the submission.
This looked like it sunk in.
Needs to hook the leg. If he uses the arm to hook the leg and pull Pablo Ben down, he'll get the tie, but he does it anyway.
He has tapped.
Beautiful work for French. And a fantastic triangle choke victory, and you can hear the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 49 seconds of the first round, we have a winner due to tap out from a triangle, Colin French.
Now that is what you call heart, guts and glory. Guts and glory.
Yeah, it wasn't, I wouldn't say that's the tidiest of fights I've ever seen. I mean, that was pretty scrappy, your first fight. You come from Semtex, great stand-up gym, but you finish that fight with a submission. So you're showing that you're pretty well-rounded. One thing I would say about you, Colin, is you're my pick of the most improved fighter of 2010. I know you've had lots of issues at home. You know, we don't have to go into those, but you know, a lot of these fighters are human beings. They've got everything to deal with at home. But people like Colin, they're still training their hearts out, eating, sleeping, and drinking MMA. And you've really come a long way in 2010.
You've done very well. You've got to remember, you've got to take the phone calls of the guys, and then other guys telling you he's down the hospital in the morning, he's going training, he's down the hospital over night time, seeing his mum, and then you've got your baby on the way. It's pressure. For normal guys without fighting, that's a nightmare. But to try and fit training and to not back out and fight, go, no, Dave, I'm still fighting, I really want this fight, that's amazing. Yeah, hats off to you, and Mexican waves and all that sort of stuff. Why not?
Well, it's all about channeling. You know, the MMA is a great way of turning a lot of negative things in your life into something positive. Channeling energy.
You go to the gym, you get away from it for a couple of hours, you forget about it, and it helps.
Well, do you know what? I said that for years when we was training. Like, them 2 hours was like you'd come out a new man, walk out of the gym.
Phone off, no dramas.
When people are hitting you, you ain't thinking about, I've got bills to pay, my wife's nagging me. You're just like, you come out and go, hello, darling. Oh, don't worry about them bills.
No, that is right. Yeah, you come out in a much better mood.
It's so frustrating when you listen to these do-gooders who are trying to ban combat sports, boxing, MMA, etc. You know, these guys, they use it as, you know, they're channeling their energy, they're competing, they're testing themselves. We know all the positive benefits of it. But there's all the other little bits and bobs where you're getting kids off the street. You know, they're not taking drugs, they're not doing
coming out of one gang
behaviour.
into a better gang, into a gang of trainers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's positive.
Unbelievable. But that brings us on to ground and pound of the week. And guess who's on it? It's Colin French. Check this out.
It's been real backwards and forwards here, guys, hasn't it? I mean, neither man has really dominated. It's been fascinating.
Etibar still trying to work for that leg submission, but taking huge, big shots, unanswered right now. French finding a home for his right hand, and it seems to be on Etibar's face, and it's over. Colin French pleases the crowd he brought with him as he seals victory over Liam Etibar.
He's upset, but Pierre, he is so wobbly at the same time. They took effect.
But Etibar looked like he knew what he was doing. He did switch, and look at this, prime example. Legs in tight, knees close together, had the armbar sunk in deep. And I'm telling you right now, any other guy would have tapped out to that. And that's just, I mean, that's amazing.
And then when the finish came, Rob, it was brutal.
It was. You can see the venom in those shots, the hands coming up high. There's a lot of power in that shot as it comes down.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes 36 seconds of the first round, we have a winner due to referee stoppage from ground and pound, Colin French.
Wow, I mean, to get out of some of them moves, unbelievable, Cole. I mean, how bad was that arm after that fight?
It was on. I underestimated him big time. I got caught in the arm bar, done a stupid thing by standing up with it. Tried to slam him out, it was on even tighter. Tried to slam him again, it was still on. I don't know how I managed to get out, but then once I got out...
I mean, that's good refereeing by your part, because a lot of guys might have stopped it and thought he's going to snap his arm.
When I look back on my arm was right away, I was still in agony now from it, really.
Oh, poor girlie. Give him a little rub.
You didn't want me to stop it though, did you?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
You know,
It's one of them. You wish you
see
could
the
get
corner man saying, "Put him down, put him down." I mean, you train it in training, you'd never do that, and then you get into a fight and you just make some stupid mistakes, you know.
Yeah, it's all about posture, keeping your head up, and etc. etc.
He's done well as a young fighter.
Yeah.
You've done really well, Cole. Hats off to you again. We'll talk about it in the break behind closed doors. But you people, go and have a cup of tea. We'll see you in 3 minutes. Welcome back. I'll tell you what, these breaks are because it's always about fighting and bullying me. It's wrong. Now, Grant, we've had Colin French on the show, but we took Ian Machine Freeman out behind the scenes.
Exactly, Dave. We need an expert to tell us exactly what he thinks about Colin. So let's go to Ian Machine Freeman and find out exactly what he thinks.
Colin French, the all-round fighter. This man has a 3-0 record. He is walking through his opponents. He has submissions, he has stand-up, he has everything. If he wins his next fight, I may up the level for 1 more point. But for now, he gets 8 out of 10.
Thanks for the 8 out of 10, Ian. I'm not quite an 8 out of 10 yet. Give me another 2 years and I'll be a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, Grant, eh?
That's confidence for you, Dave. You know, a lot of people might mistake these young guys' confidence for arrogance, but these people, they're living a dream. They're the real deal. They're actually stepping in the cage and
doing. There's one thing about Colin. It's not arrogance at all. Because every time I try and get Colin to go on, tell him you're going to rip his head off. Tell him you're going to do it. Colin's going, no, I'm not doing that. I respect the guy. And as you say, you respect every guy.
Anyone gets in there.
Yeah.
Anyone.
They're warriors. You know, it still winds me up. People, everyone's a critic, aren't they, in their armchair? You know, whether it be football people watching football.
Oh, he missed that goal! Send him off there.
Rubbish. Mind you, people who pay 50 grand a week should be should be shot if they miss. But these guys, you know, they talk the talk, but they walk the walk. And you've just got to put, you know, respect to anybody who steps in there and puts on the line.
Right. Yeah. I hate when people say you better win or you've got to win. You just think,
no, you've just got to do your best.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at another one of Colin's great fights. This one is Jody Cotton versus Colin French.
my name's Colin French, I'm 27, I fight at Semtex Gym, I'm from Melbourne. I've trained really hard for this fight, I've been training in my wrestling, I've been training in my stand-up, I've covered all aspects.
Colin, don't be jealous of my lifestyle, mate. Just because of what I do for a living and what I'm going to do to you in a cage, don't worry, it's all the same, it's all gravy.
That's right, not in any danger at the moment. The referee looking on. Cotton trying to use his legs as well to get the leverage on the choke. Trying to work it.
Now the referee Sledge will call it back to stand-up if there's no action.
You can hear the crowd behind Colin French there.
Was it French or Frenchy?
Frenchy, I do believe.
Now look, as Frenchie is about to pop his head out, it looked like. He's still basing out, doing the right things, preventing that from coming on. However, Cotton is readjusting the guard, trying to really, really work in that guillotine. Now, the only thing that I would say about that is if Cotton doesn't connect with this guillotine, he's going to waste a lot of energy. And again, French is out.
And there's a big right hand from Colin French and another one. Almost to say thank you for the submission attempt.
Good sprawl from French. French is working possible hooks to the back. However, he's in more of a side mount position here.
Hammer
top
fist.
side.
Cotton tucks his head under, looks to take the single leg. French tries to pop round, doesn't quite get it, and takes Jody Cotton down.
Now that was just pure aggression and pure strength right there. Now he's going for a modified knee on stomach. Again, he makes it to Cotton's back again or to the side. Looking to set the hook in. He looks like he has one.
To steps over for the rear naked choke.
However, he didn't have the hook set in, so this is still 50-50.
That's right, needs to get them hooks in now. Can't quite get it as Cotton does the right thing, switches to his side. French still trying to get the choke, doesn't quite get it. Jody Cotton jostling for position.
I tell you what, I'm really impressed with that little transition right there. Cotton prevented French from setting in the hooks and was able to get out of that rear naked choke. Very good composure from Cotton. However, he's still in a bad position in that French has top position and control of one arm, and he's throwing down hammer fists to the side of the head. Cotton's still working for that one leg. However, he's not going anywhere with that arm trapped.
That's right, survival mode for Jody Cotton at the moment. Showing great durability in his in his ability to be able to get out of danger.
I'll tell you what, I may have underestimated this Jody Conham at the beginning of the round. I thought that French was going to possibly walk through him. However, Conham has proven to be a very tough customer. Not only that, he's also showing skills.
Lethal shots. Conham takes them, moves himself up, tries to posture up, but Colin French with the underhooks throws Cotton to the ground, takes his back again. Now the hooks are in.
Okay.
It's a different ball game altogether now.
French hits Superman, meaning that he splayed his hips out to the mat. And this is very, very hard for him to get out of. And this fight is fixing to be
over.
called here.
The referee calls it, and in good time, I would say.
Okay, very good win for French. Good punch combination here. Caught him with the 1 over, 1 under. However, getting teed up by French. French defending Cotham's guillotine choke from here, stacking him, giving himself room. And right here, he pops his head out, starts throwing the leather. Cotham's making, space here, trying to push him out. And this here, he's still working for that
this
inside
was
leg.
Huge.
Now, that was just pure strength and aggression. Don't care about the technique. I'm mad. I want you on your back, and I'm doing it French style here tonight.
After 3 minutes, 51 seconds of the first round, we have a winner. Due to referee stoppage from ground and pound, let me hear it for Colin French.
Hard is that? A minute and 40 seconds. You were 5 seconds. A minute and 40 seconds.
He didn't have a watch on. But a minute 40, Colin. I mean, was there a time there during that fight
Yeah,
you
there
thought
was.
you were actually going to tap?
But I knew, I trained for that. I knew he was going to try something like that. He always does, and I managed to get up onto my legs, keep my head on the mat, and just stay calm.
When I see things like that, it always shows me who's been training in bad positions. Because being put in bad positions in training is the way to go, isn't it? So that you know how your body reacts when there's no oxygen.
You don't go, oh,
Yeah,
but would you have passed that or tapped that?
I would have passed out.
Passed out.
Definitely.
That's what I like. I'm going to pass out. All the boys in the thing, in the heart out.
I mean, Colin's, he's got, I can see some potential there for a future champion. But Dave, I think it's time for us to see
a champion,
a current champion. Let's go and have a look at an exclusive interview with Jimmy Manoir with young CJ.
So, you're here every event, supporting as always. How does it feel not to fight, but to be here?
It feels all right, but I was just saying to my friend here, I was on the way down there, I still get butterflies every time I come down there, do you get me? So it's all right. But it's some good fights on tonight, so I'll come to support my teammates and all that.
Great. When are you next performing?
I'm not sure, I've got an injury at the moment, so I've got to have, I've just got to wait a little while. Yeah.
You've got a lot of supporters. I mean, everyone comes here, you know, when you have your fights on.
Yeah.
I mean, who is it tonight that you're supporting?
Tim Radcliffe and Dean Amersinger.
Great. Have you got any good supporting words for, you know, the up-and-coming fighters at the moment?
Yeah, just keep training hard and you get there, man. Just keep training hard. Train hard, fight easy, you know?
Great, thank you.
All I can say is the geezer is a class act. And when you hear him saying he even gets nerves driving up to the Troxy to watch people, it just shows you what a nerve-wracking experience is to step in the cage.
Yeah, some of these guys are actually human beings.
Yeah. You wouldn't think it because you're like a Terminator. You go, I'm going to kill people, I'm going to smash them. But, you know, even he gets nerves just driving out there to watch the guy. So it just shows.
There's a few fighters who are actually genuinely scary. And
Jimmy is one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you get scary, when you learn your skills, is one place, and that is the gym. So this is Gym of the Week.
Brendan Cookman, Jimmy Miller, Thomas Lewinsky. You see MMA fighters and the guys that run the whole gang out. Guys, how you doing? Good. Let's talk about this place. Let's talk about what you're doing here. Yeah, everything. House of Pain.
Yeah, we rock, man. Muay Thai, MMA, boxing.
You name it, we do it.
That's it.
Anything goes. Anything. Fight anyone? Anyone,
anytime, anywhere.
Listen, man, we've bailed out about 20 shows this year already. And that is, I'm not going to tell you the date, but it's amazing. Off the hook. Guys, I'm going to leave you to what you do best. Let's go and look at your gym. This is my House of Pain surprise. Oh my god! You like that? That is amazing.
Anyone for cake?
I put it on to you about fighting Harry Shoebridge. You into that?
Definitely. Let me tell you something. He sent me a fan request. I'm not a fan of his. I just accepted out of politeness. Who the hell is Harry Shoebridge? Who is he? I have to remember him, huh? Maybe I don't remember the last time I blew my nose either. So Harry Shoebridge sounds like a kick in the face.
There you have it, Harry. Love you, baby. House of Pain even has little girl champions. Meet Aliens here. How you doing, girls?
Hi.
When are you defending those 2 belts?
This year.
Anytime soon?
I think in May.
Off the hook. This is it, the House of Pain gang. Yes. These guys, they fight absolutely anyone. There's no point doing a call-out video for one of them. The whole lot, anyone out there you want to fight them, fight these guys.
Bring it on, baby!
Yeah!
Well, you know what? You've got to love him. Gym of the week, move of the week. Carlin's always there, learning, absorbing, sucking in the energy.
He's energy, yeah, he's right. He's a little ball of energy. Very enthusiastic. He loves the game. He's still got a way to go before he sorts his head out when he gets in the cage. In the gym, he's right up there. He's around every single different gym in the country. He's training with top guys.
Well, do you know what? Just saying that, if you want your gym on this show, check out MAaction.com, email us and we get it on. Plus, the new fan page on Facebook, check out Cage Fighter. Yes, where they can email you, Grant, with all your questions and answers. But it's not about me and you. It's all about Colin French. Colin, you've been amazing. Wish you all the best of luck with Dyson Roberts. It's going to be an hard fight. Lights out. Check out the website and they'll see your pretty face there. Good luck, my son.
Dave.
But from Frenchie, from Granite and me, we'll see you next time on Cage Fighter.
VIPservices.co.uk, sponsors of Cage Fighter.